to review this oven spring rolls online class. So this is the ingredients: 3 cups of flour, 1 and 1/4 cup of water, 1 tablespoon oil, and a pinch of salt. So make sure you, after you've added your flour first into the bowl, make sure you've sifted it. So that is my oil, and this is my water, and that's my salt. So I'm going to add my oil into the flour. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. You see, I didn't pour all the salt in the spoon. I added a pinch because if you put the salt too much, it will be too salty. So adding my water. So I'm adding my water little by little. I'm not going to pour all the water at a time. Yes, I'm going to be adding it small. Make sure you wash your hands before you start doing this. So you mix gradually until it's properly mixed together. As you're mixing, it will start forming a dough. So mix till it forms a dough. You don't want to add too much water, that's why I give the measurement, but sometimes you have to reduce the water a bit, but the water is just appropriate, inshallah, if you weigh your flour properly. So mix. So you can see how I'm adding the water gradually until it has formed a dough. So I'm putting my dough on top of a clean surface. I'm using this silicone mat to knead my flour until it's soft and smooth. So put your dough in a bowl or cover it with cling film or nylon bag. Allow it to sit for 5 minutes or 10 minutes if you have time. This would allow the gluten to form in the dough, and your dough will be softened lightly. So after 5 minutes, you can see the dough has become a bit stretchy because you allowed it to sit. So you share the dough into small balls. You roll it into small balls. Make sure the sizes are equal, all the small balls that you're going to roll the dough into. Make sure the balls are equal. So when you roll all of them, you add some flour in a bowl and roll all your balls in the flour. Cover it totally and bring out each ball and roll it just a little bit, not too much. Yes, you roll it a bit out. Roll them into equal size with your rolling pin. You can see how I rolled mine all into equal small cycles. So you get your oil and rub each one. You rub oil on each one generously. You can use a brush or you use your hand. As I mentioned at the beginning, make sure your hand is properly washed. So after I've applied oil on all, I sprinkled a little bit of flour, and the oiled part I now put it on top of the next one. So I'm oiling the other side and sprinkle flour on it and add the next one. So you can do it up to 3 steps, 4, 5, 6. Don't go above 6 because your wrap might tear. So you press on the wrap on each other like this and keep it aside so that you can pay attention to the rest. Okay, so I'm going to start rolling it out, but I'm pressing the edges down so that it will stick to each other a bit. Watch the way I roll it and go around. I'm trying to roll it into a perfect cycle so it doesn't lose shape. I flip it around the other side and roll it. As I'm rolling, I'm moving it around, as you can see, and I'm getting a good cycle. I roll, flip it to the other side, continue rolling. So you keep rolling until it has doubled in size from the initial size that you started. So you can see it has doubled in size, and I'm checking it to see how thin. You don't want to roll it too much, so I'm checking it so that it won't be too flat. I want you to see how I checked it, and I'm rolling the second one, and then we're going to take it to the glass. So I have a big frying pan, a very big one. So I'm putting it on low heat in the frying pan so that it can cook on both sides. So you do it gently, and you keep moving your wrap around inside the frying pan, and you can separate it right there. It's a bit hot when you're not used to it, but when you get used to it, it won't be a problem. You just have to be fast and separate it in the frying pan. Anywhere that doesn't get enough heat, you see, that's why I'm turning it around from this side to that side, because it's not a flat pan. So you can also do this in the oven, but you have to check it very fast, maybe for 1 or 2 minutes only. And you see how it's separating very neatly and doesn't break. So you can separate it like this from the pan, or you can wait till you've taken it off the pan before you separate it. So you see how I'm separating it after taking it out of the pan. Separate it very easily actually. And this is the second one, and you see, once you just lift it off the edge, you separate it easily. It's still hot, and it's better to separate it while it's still hot before it cools down, because it comes off easily. So you can see how neat the wrap is. You can see how you can fold it into different shapes. You can use it to make samosa. You can use it to make other pastries. You can roll it like this. And now onto the cutting process. So with the scissors, I put all my wraps on top of each other. So I'm going to cut the wrap into 4. Yes, I'm going to cut it into 4. Because for spring rolls, you need your wrap to be wide. And I noticed one side is bigger, so you can see how neat the wrap is. We're on to the folding part. So to make your gum for the pastry, to help your pastry to stick, you just add some flour and a little water and mix it up to make your gum paste. So it's flour gum paste. So now you keep your wrap like this. The triangular part, the sharp edge should be facing up. So you add your filling for the spring rolls like this. Don't add too much filling, because if your wrap is not that big, it's going to burst. So if you want to make your spring rolls wrap to be very big, you can make it bigger than this. Yes, you can use more flour. So you add your gum paste there and fold it. Yes, allow the filling to go inside and then roll it. You add more gum paste here because it's the gum paste that will make it to stick. And fold it gently. Try to fold it tightly and you can see what it looks like after wrapping. So make sure everywhere is properly covered. Be generous with your gum paste. You can see how the roll is and it's looking good. So we're going to make another one, so you watch and then it will be better as you're watching this video. You also practice what we're doing so you can follow through. So you add the gum paste here, add it here generously by the side, then fold, wrap it and go. Then you press it down and the side that has the opening you put it down so that before you're done with the rest it will start drying off and you're good to go. So another one, I just want you to see how we're folding it. So you can see this side down, the sharp side up, like this. Add some paste. Try and make your paste thick. If it's too watery, it's not going to allow your roll to stick properly. Yes, so you go like this and you see that's how we make yummy spring rolls. Yep. So try it out. And this is spring rolls. So you fry it in a deep hot oil. Make sure your oil is hot, not too hot, before you fry your spring rolls. And that is how to make yummy spring rolls wrapped. Yes, don't mind me, I also fried samosa together with the spring rolls, brother and sister. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel to watch more like this. Thank you.